And Gareth says, I was in a large hardware store a few days ago and all of a sudden the fire alarm went off. As I made my way to the exit, walking not running, I saw an agitated Jack White looking perplexed and struggling to control a long flat length of wood in a trolley. You okay, Jack? I said. No, he replied. I just don't know what to do with my shelf. Okay. Let's cleanse the palate. It's time for a feature. It's new. Harangue the DJ. Your opportunity to leave this show a message, suggest some changes, leave a criticism, some constructive feedback even, maybe even mention something you actually enjoyed, lightly. We're 2 weeks into this new feature and you would have thought the task of leaving an answer phone message from us for us to play out on air would be a fairly simple task for most of our listeners. Sadly not.
I messed it up, sorry.
God. One of the great elements of this feature is being able to hear the voices of our audience, and it's just good to get feedback and find out a bit about your lives. A prime example of this can be heard in one of the standard messages from the answer phone this week, and here are listeners Lynn and her neighbour Alf.
Hi Shaun, my name is Lynn Church. My phone number is 064. I have my neighbour Alf with me, who would be very much like to have a word with you. I'll just pass you over to him.
Right, same. Right, Mr. Kidney, I want to have a bloody word with you. Over the wireless, you come into my home spouting your filthy potty mouth. What with your innuendos and your menage a trois, you sound like you're having a conversation at a certain type of public convenience, of which I'm quite sure you and your mate, that Matt Leverett, are quite familiar with. You're a dirty pair of blighters, you are. I've written to Mr. Whittingdale over here about you. Oh, yes, and I know Esther Ranson, so mind your gob, Kidney. What do you think of that, eh? Oh, yeah? Hello? Hello, are you there? Kidney? Kidney, answer me, you clotted clown. Kidney. Oh.
Kidney and Leverett. Mr. Whittingdale! That's our target audience, 18 to 24 right there. For us, Harangue the DJ is a great barometer of how the furniture of the show is cutting through with our listeners, what is working and what needs to change. For instance, Jamie from Gloucester, who seems to be a massive fan of our Dead Air segment.
Jamie from Gloucester. How do you like it?
I did quite enjoy it. And finally, I'm happy to say the sentient Cartwall is back.
All right, Shaun. It's the sentient Cartwall again. Thanks for finally acknowledging all my hard work. But do us a favour, son. Treat us a bit more gently when you're stabbing at us with your big sausage fingers. It's like your fingers were made by walls. Sorry. I should say other sausage manufacturers are available anyway. Maybe you could get some of those hectic feedback gloves. Then the spark might fly between us. Ho ho ho. I hope you liked my joke there. Right, now get on with it.
You want to feature next week? Leave us a message on Harangue the DJ by calling Get a Pen. Don't call Get a Pen. Call 03700 100 600 03700 100 600. Standard geographic charges from mobile and landlines apply. Let's have some new Janelle Monáe now.